It was a night like no other. The stars above the desert sands of Badr twinkled coldly, as if they were too anxious about the coming dawn. On this night, a small band of believers, just 313 in number, found themselves on the brink of a battle that seemed impossible to win. They were poorly equipped, with just 2 horses and 70 camels among them, facing a well-armed enemy of over 1,000. The night was tense. The believers sharpened their swords, knowing fully they were outnumbered and outmatched. The weight of the upcoming battle pressed heavily on their hearts. Some whispered prayers, some sat in quiet contemplation, and others simply tried to find comfort in sharpening their weapons. But despite their efforts, fear lingered in the air. Yet, amid this tense atmosphere, there was one figure who sought refuge in something far greater than swords or numbers. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the leader of this small but faithful army, turned to the only source of true strength, Allah. While his companions prepared for the battle, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam fell into sujood, humbling himself before his Lord. His heart was heavy with the responsibility of his people, and his voice, filled with both desperation and hope, broke the silence of the night. "O Allah," he whispered, "if this small group of believers is destroyed, there will be no one left on earth to worship you." In this moment, he wasn't just praying for victory, he was praying for the future of Islam itself. It was a plea that came from the depth of his soul, a plea that resonated with the angels above. And Allah, in His infinite wisdom and mercy, answered that prayer. When dawn broke, the battle began. It was not the might of their swords that brought victory, but the power of their faith. The small Muslim army, outnumbered and under-equipped, fought with a strength that could only come from Allah. The angels descended to aid them, and what seemed like certain defeat turned into a miraculous victory. The lesson of Badr is clear. Victory comes not from numbers, not from weapons, but from trust in Allah. The believers worked hard. They prepared as best as they could, but they never forgot the source of all power. In the darkest hour, when everything seemed lost, it was their unwavering faith that turned the tide. So as you go through your own battles in life, remember the night before Badr. Work hard, prepare yourself, but never forget to place your trust in Allah, for it is He who grants victory, even when the odds seem impossible. Don't forget to subscribe. Salam.